Good afternoon, 26th January 22. Spanish flag advantage, disadvantage. Some companies for corporate social responsibility, reasons have flagged 5 ships being Italian and in the Balearic Islands. Why? Because this is corporate social responsibility for Italian owner. That is branding in this Mediterranean. Other cases, we have Norwegian shuttle tanker owner going towards LNG and also corporate social responsibility, Spanish flag for the long-term energy charters. Also, very good competitive advantage. The disadvantage of this Spanish flag, of course, it is like El Quixote. It's very complicated. Is it a meal or a warrior? Do I need to fill in this paper or that paper? Am I talking to these 5 ministries? Which one at a time? How do I get work permits, endorsements, income tax, social security? It's really huge mess, and most of them are not qualified because are in Madrid. So then each ministry has its own boss, its own system, its bureaucracy. For the sake of it, they are not going to reduce 95% of themselves or their buildings and their mills, and you cannot differentiate between El Quixote and the mill. It's very difficult to find out who is who, what is what. This is the disadvantage. But if company is long-term, company has fleet of strong cash flow, company relies that a 3% agency fee for the whole fleet, LNG, ferry. It is huge competitive advantage and also a huge corporate social responsibility way to employ Spanish. By uniting all these groups of interest, we are really settling ourselves in Spain. The error that a lot of companies in history have made is act as employers. So, in a lot of cases, they have had to find a crew management contract and a company that knows how this El Quixote book is like. And of course, you must be here in Spain. Know these 5 ministries, how complicated their brain is, and how really they don't know what they're talking about. So this is a huge competitive advantage. If this time you are a company that is looking for the long-term establishment and competitive advantage. A, I got the oil majors 20 years contract. Yes, let's go for that. You need a partner. B, I'm going to be with a huge fleet around to compete. I'm going to stay here. I have huge fleet. I want to go for the Spanish flag because I have a huge, long term, 30 years, 25 years. That's what I'm focusing, and I need also a professional to get this. Now, the next competitive advantage is that loyalty of officers is utmost. If there is going to be a shortage of LNG, 43% officers according International Chamber of Shipping 2025 statistics. LPG, 35, container, 25, cruise 20. Think about it. Perhaps the cruise has to be left aside because this easy, flat crew management tools 2,000 seafarers is too complicated because it's a holy mess. The 5 ministers is a huge mess. A lot of risk. But LNG, because the charter rate is bigger. Ferry, if I'm talking about a ferry calling Spain off 15,000 tons or above, contact Candina. We have an employer in Bilbao with VAT. We have an employer in Canary Islands with IJIC, but both are the famous Spanish sandwich that I invented for you, dear ship owner. Contact us because if there is going to be a shortage of officers in the long term, please get yourself ready and prevent. This is the advice of a professional company. LNG, LPG, ferry, container. If you have container ship calling Spain, you can fight this virus much better. Like, subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Hope you like this one. Thank you.